Hello, stranger. Feels so good to see you back again. I know you're back again. Ooh, it seems like a mighty long time. Chew up the bop, my baby. Ooh. I'm waiting. I got a few. They say I got a few. I got 8 comments already. Jackson Reed was the Jackson Reed was the first one up. Okay, Jay Reed, what up with you? Robin. If she say hey Gene, that must be Robin from 114th Street. That's my peoples. If that's the same Robin. Lucky Lefty, what's going on with you, boy? Gotta put all my people that's a part of the Gene Deal show. Judith, what up with you? What up, Reese? Yes, yes, yes. I just came here today to do a quick Q&A and let y'all know that I'm bringing Miss Shay back tonight. Should be about 8 o'clock. And I thought, Tanya, us retirees, I thought I'd do a quick Q&A and let people ask me something about the book. Ask somebody, they ask me something about the book. It's a lot of people want to know about the book. So I thought I'd do a quick Q&A today. Then I got to go make some moves. All right. OG Patrice, what's up, mama? What's good with you? So anybody got any questions? Oh, let me, before y'all start giving me questions. Miss Tamara Lightfoot. How I supposed to send you a damn book and you ain't put no address with it? You just gave me a whole lot of bird feed for nothing. Now, if you want me to send it back, I'll send it back. If not, just send $1 or something like that with your address on to my Cash App. If not, put it on my Instagram, Ma. And just say Tamari Lightfoot on your, if you got Instagram, please. You're making this shit harder than what it's supposed to be. Do me a favor. What up, 81 pretty boy? Face Finster. All right. Enough of that. Let me get some questions from you guys, man. Nah, Lucky Lefty, that's on my bucket list, man. Lefty, thanks, Lucky man, for being one to ask a question. Yeah, that's on my bucket list. I want to see him, man. I want to just see him face to face. I know he's one of those rednecks when he go home at night, he put a sheet on his head. Somebody checking in from St. Martin. Who's that checking in from St. Martin? Man, I don't know what Kanye West is. I ain't seen Kanye West since I was in Dre studio with Scott Storch. That was years ago. Yeah, I'm on chapter 26 on my next book. I'm starting from 18. So if you didn't read the first 18 chapters, you're doing yourself a misjustice. So Al G, you know what I'm saying? The next book is coming soon. I'm gonna drop it on my daughter's birthday. Let this rock for like 5 or 6 months. Then I'm gonna come out with the other one and show you that one was no fluke. Question. Here we go. Knowing that Diddy has people that he answered to in the music industry as well, is it possible that he can give orders to set up Biggie? Anybody can give orders to set up anybody, brother. It just ain't Diddy. You got local guys giving orders on the streets who got money from selling drugs. You got people in big businesses who hate people who got money could do that. Anytime you got some kind of capital, you got some kind of power, that can easily be done by anybody. Aaron Reed, I don't know how much you follow me, but you said, did Biggie really go to Cali or was forced to go to Cali? When I told you that Big was cash flow broke until he signed up his contracts. If you follow me, Aaron, no disrespect to you, brother. You know that was a part of the conversation that I've already spoke on. Yo, Gene, did Puffy try to look for his hat that he dropped? I don't know what hat you're talking about, bro. Basil Chet up there at St. Martin. I think you spelled it wrong, bro. LaShawn Bennett, there you go from Kalamazoo. Hey, Ms. Wong, how them boys doing? Okay. This is from the ether. Y'all see it. Did Puffy or Big comment to wearing a bulletproof vest after Pac died or have them on in LA? Nah, I had mine on. I never heard Big say anything about a bulletproof vest nor Puff. Face Finster, you know, like I was telling y'all to pray for me, bro. Uh, and I was saying that, when you try to tell people you're good and everything like that, um, they got these evil eyes out here. So I'm gonna keep that on the low low, but check it out. Catch this, Face Finster. Lucky Lefty. Yo, anytime Chris Lattimore asked Puff to come to a party, he was breaking Puff off. That was their whole thing. Come on. All right, Reese, I hear you. Yo, Brandon, I think I'm older than Dion by a few years, but I admire Dion, and it's hard for me to admire a guy that's younger than me. I'm just telling you the truth like that. But if you read that part in my book on what he did, yo, he saved a lot of careers for the Dallas Cowboys at that time. You understand? And I looked up to him on a for real, for real. Whereas that, me being an athlete, I never wore anybody jersey. There's only two people jerseys that I would wear with the numbers. Now, I got some of those throwbacks now, but prior to the throwback era, I would only wear Deion Sanders and George Gervin's jersey. Nobody else. And they were like demigods to me in a sense. But I had a lot of respect for Deion Sanders. All right, Aaron. I appreciate that, bro. But I spoke about that. That's what I was saying, man. Like I spoke about that whole thing that Big didn't have no cash flow, but he had chicks like Charlie Baltimore and everything like that. And you can't tell those chicks that you ain't got it when you supposed to be Big Papa. So Puff set it up for him to go out there to do his album in the heat of all the shit that was happening with what Big had did and everything like that. So I spoke on that, bro. I'm sorry if I didn't answer your question or I'm reluctant to go back like that. Gene, I seen you backstage footage of you standing up behind Lil Cease while he was doing the chant. Yeah. All right. Basil, I know the St. Martin side. My kid's mother and them are Barbados. It's from Barbados. She Bajan. Ew. Gimme. Let me. Can you spare? Gimme, let me. Can you spare? She always had her hands in the air. No, I'm just kidding. Yo, Heavy just, all right. It's some things, yo, Mr. This is 85. It's some things that you don't really like to reminisce about, man. But Heavy was a good dude. I love that nigga Heavy, man. And to see him go like that, I was at Heavy's baby shower, his baby mama, baby shower at his house. You know, all my dudes, yo, this whole the same gang, but the Slick and the Family team. If Heavy ever had a problem, if it was ever a situation, man, yo, Heavy was like one of those dudes, man, that he was a man's man, and whereas that he made everybody feel good when he was around, man. A good dude, man. But he had cream in his coffee. People who know what I'm talking about like that. Yo, I don't know if it was Clyde Davis. I don't know if it was Jimmy Iovine. Because Jimmy Iovine had a disdain for for Tupac. He didn't like Tupac. Uh, I don't know who told him, but I know it's something that he heard before. So you got to realize is that, you know, when you are an investigator, you take a lot of different training courses, you know, and you take a lot of different classes, and you deal with a lot of different people based on me being a parole officer, based on me being an investigator for elite investigations. So when people say certain words and see people use certain tones and use certain, you know, a certain type of uh, hand gestures, facial gestures, and things like that, you take on and you understand what they're saying or what they're trying to say, and uh, it kind of helps you. So when I heard Puff say, I don't give a, you know what I'm saying? He said, I don't care if Pac gotta die, Big gotta die, or Suge Knight go to jail. It didn't seem like he was just saying that off the top of his head. It seemed like he heard it before and somebody said that to him and he was repeating it. Because it was like, now, after this, I don't care. You know, if somebody, you know what I mean? So I hope that answered that question. Kenneth Fitzgerald out there, be more. Tyra Lynch, be more. Y'all must be right next to each other. Y'all comments was right next to each other. Y'all might be right next to each other. Oh, Tyree. Oh, that's Tyree. I thought it was Tyra. Sorry about that, Kenneth. Sorry about that, Tyree. Appreciate it. Yeah, Iceman was my dude, man. Nori Drink Chats would never have me, man. I know too much stuff. Would never have me. Miss Game. All right then, mama. That's right, Basil. LaShawn Bennett, this loyalty and over betrayal. This sweatshirt came from LaShawn Bennett. Reggie Roberts, what's up with you, boy? I don't like Louisville, Deshaun Martin. They beat me in that third round in that NIT. And the only reason they beat us, because my damn coach, the assistant coaches didn't like me, and coach had me on the bench the last 6 minutes. And then he just looked at me and said, I forgot. He was so caught up. That was probably one of the biggest games in the school history, other than when we played Michael Jordan them. But we talking about the third round of the National Invitation Tournament. I don't like Louisville. No, I don't know if that's true or not. I don't know people's medical history, medical records, or nothing like that. All we know is we know in the news they said Usher was passing them out. Allegedly. Q-Rock, what up with you, boy? I guess y'all ain't got nothing else. Yeah, I got a couple of Shaq stories, but Lefty, I'm gonna put them in the book, okay? You know, because I don't want people to be like, yo, man, I heard this story before. Nah, it's going in the book. And the people that are interested, they're gonna get it. I got some Busta Rhymes story too that going in this book too. Yeah. K and Buster was pretty close, but they used to fight like brothers, man. I mean, like, no, see, hold up, no. Hani Al Alawi, yo, Big Gene, shout out from Bahrain, the Middle East. Bahrain, yo, Big Gene, shout out from Bahrain. You giving me a shout out? Well, I'm giving you a shout out back then, honey. What up with you out there in the Middle East? Bahrain. Scared them over out there. They don't play. My man from Yemen, them. Before it was North and South Yemen. And then now they combine both of them together. But man, oh man, they didn't play. They got this thing out there called cocoa leaves that they be chewing. Whoa. What makes the next book you're writing different from there? Well, there's going to be different stories. One, there's going to be a lot of personal experience. Two, in depth about, me almost losing my life, me having contracts out on my life. 3, me going through the systematic racism from my job. 4, telling some intimate personal stories of the industry and how they dog some people, how some people who you helped made it, And once they got what they wanted, they looked. It's a recap of some of the stuff, but then more. Just say more in depth, more in depth stories, and a lot of different characters. I think the only character I probably talk about more about, no, it wouldn't be Mike Tyson. And then Puff and Wolf relationship and how the downfall and the greed of one man can just tear up a whole team. Did that help, El Sol? Yes, sir. Reese. Reese, you knew what I was talking about? Yeah, somebody sent me some of that, and I looked at a couple of things. Miss Gang Smasher. Yeah. Al, I don't know if you heard me. I don't think Dream Champs would have me. You better hope your boss ain't watching the show too. Now I don't know what happened to Sweet Tea. Kay was trying to get her and on his mix that 200 and going. He's doing a tape before he died. 200 uh 200 rappers and more, because he had did 100 rappers, so he was doing 200 rappers or more, and he was going to get her on there. I don't know what happened to her. That's where she at. Cammy, my uncle was in a halfway house in Queens a few years ago, and Sweet Tea was a counselor there. There you go. She's a counselor. A couple of times, bro. I was in the studio with. Was you ever in the studio? Yeah. Big always was joking with me. Big always talked shit because like I was a big dude and I represented Harlem and always had the jewels, always had the the fly gear on and everything like that. And then Big always used to talk about robbing me and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I was in the studio a couple of times. Uh, One of the major times, and he refused to do anything when Bone Thugs and Harmony, we was out in California. I was in the studio with them on that. Uh, One time it was him and Charlie Baltimore, and they was doing some stuff. What up, Bigham? What's happening with you, boy? Long time no see. BPT to Tampa. What's that, Miss Principessa? Principessa? I don't know what that means. Okay. J Woo 72, bro, where you been at, man? No, you got busy. You out there in Connecticut running things and shit. How you been, bro? Ain't seen you in a minute. Yeah, I got my people out there in Rhode Island. I got to come out there and check them before. Well, I'm going to wait till the snow and all that shit is over with. My man Edwin out there. Edwin was a boss. Yes, sir. Came home. Now he got a real estate company doing real good now. Do I think D-Rock would ever come forth? Nah. D-Rock is a street dude. And, you know, maybe on his deathbed or, you know, if somebody ever put up enough money for them to come out and tell the truth and do a big show. After Clark Kent after Clark Kent came out, Reggie, and said what he said, that Big told him, D-Rock got some explaining to do. But nobody jumped on that. He close with Puff, ain't he? Hammer Nation Funk, what up with you, boy? Ooh, I'm sorry. Hammer Nation, what's up with you? I didn't even see it. Apologize. Nobody asking me any questions, so you know what I gave y'all. 27 minutes. I give you 3 more minutes since ain't nobody asking me no question. Everybody want now they don't want it when I do some a Q&A. And yo, Q Rock City, Q Rock out there in Cali. Now I do a Q&A and nobody want to ask no questions. Deanda. Hey, Big Gene, please keep our family in our prayers. We're experiencing the unthinkable. Man, please. All right, y'all, man. We're going to all send out a prayer for Deandra and her family. Yeah, my girl, Tony Two Tones, she just lost her grandpa, too. So, you understand? So, we all need to send prayers up for them. Been there, done that. That was Keith Sweat baby mother, one of his baby mothers. Light-skinned chick. Hani Alawali. Cape Halak, alhamdulillah. I don't know, but I don't think she was. She shouldn't be the one who's doing it. Yo, look at this right here, man. Look at this right here. NYC Thick. Is your book out yet? Are you thick yet? Because I heard you was skinny. I heard you was about 99 pounds. NYC thick. If you ain't know my book was out, you ain't in the thick of things. NYC. Sasha, I think I'm just gonna make some turkey meatballs, some mashed potatoes and vegetables uh, for my Christmas dinner. I can't be cooking all that and then, you know, don't have nobody to eat it. My daughters may come through, they may not. You understand what I'm saying? My friends, they be asking me, but I prefer just to go to somebody's house and cook and let them enjoy it. I never used to see Dame and Puff socialize at all. At all. At all. I think when we did the Bad Boy versus uh, Rockefeller, the baseball game, that could have been a little bit more Jay-Z, but I don't remember Dame and Puff really socializing like that. What was the best live performance you ever saw? You have been around so many good artists. Well, I was on that Jodeci tour, and that shit was crazy. You had Mary J. Blige, Jodeci, the Adina Howard, Naughty by Nature. You had the Bad Boy Crew. You had different other artists come in certain nights. But you might not know these groups. You may. Parliament Funkadelic. Parliament and Funkadelic, George Clinton, them. Yo, that's the best. And then I gotta say, at my college, we had Journey. I say Parliament Funkadelic and Journey. And then I seen Al Green and man, it's just so many. I, I'm hard to say. It's hard to say the best when it's been so many, but I like those. If I would go with any barbecue style, I would go with Kansas City style. It's a little bit more sweeter. But St. Louis style is the best to me. I ain't never go in Branson, but I know Branson personally. Branson used to come through the studio. I know exactly where Branson was at in Harlem. That was the weed spot. Don't worry about it, CW. What up, Unauthorized Entertainment? I don't know, man. You know, I don't even know. Hell no, they wouldn't last a day out there. Yeah, I owe you a signature. How I owe you a signature, Q Rock? You ain't sent me nothing to sign your book and send it and send it to you. Come on, man. I'm trying to get some Tchaikovsky, madam. Who's the funniest artist that you came across? Big was mad funny. Well, you know, I've been around Martin Lawrence. I've been around actors. So you talking about rap artists? I don't know. You talking about rap artists? You got to bring that to me again, Takashi Mandela. Yeah, Phil Quinn. I'm gonna put this Jodeci story in this book because it is real. It was real good. It's Jodeci's tied up with Mary J. Blige. I don't know the best celebrity that could cook, man. That's a broad question. I see a lot of y'all don't have my book on here, man. Cause y'all not asking me no questions from the book or nothing. Facts, Marino. I answered that one. I was. Yes, I was. Yes, I have been. Yo, Nana Owasso. I heard Ghana got the fire out there. Them ladies is crazy. No, I haven't seen Unique Vlad interview yet. Yeah, that rumor did, bro, but it had nothing to do. It wasn't true, but it had a lot to do with it. Ice Stormy, a shout out to the book. Thank y'all. Man, y'all go get this book and go tell a friend and tell a friend. All right? Okay. The funniest rapper. I was with Staten Island with K, and they was at this little party, like Christmas-like party. I think Method Man was funny in the motherfucker. Meth was funny. Uh, and Big, because I used to always snap with him. He could hang. He could hang out. Big, no matter what, he could snap. He could talk about a cat. No, I don't know. I couldn't answer that one. I don't know if he had anything. Boss Black, how J Lo got me shook? What role did the South play in the East Coast West Coast beef? I think the South was basically neutral because both teams could go there without any problems. Bro, they don't want to know the truth. They just want to ask the same old bullshit. You understand? The FBI, everybody got him out there. He got pictures out there. But he was out there to sell some real estate. He was surveying the property. Now, I don't know Hurricane G. Yes, they did. Never. If I would open a restaurant in New York, I would do St. Louis style sandwiches. And on the menu, I'll put St. Paul's. The people in New York would go crazy over St. Paul's. Jaja TV, nah, nobody lost any money. You're gonna make the money that you set up and you projected to make. If you got a platinum artist and he goes platinum, you don't lose money. You know, Pac gonna do his numbers, Big gonna do his numbers. What the hell? You can't lay Big James books down. If you lay Big James book down, this is the second person that told me somebody stole a book. It's the hottest thing out, dog. Yep, we know that, Moreno. But the grade A1 detective who's in hiding want to say something different. They don't want to pay that 62 million. That's what they got, 6.2 million for doing that murder rap, all that other shit like that. They don't want to pay that money back. Where you been, pretty gangster? You just came on here, didn't want to try to say something. He finally let you go, huh? Yeah, you get to quiz me. I answered that one. Marine, okay. Gene, did you regret finding out who your real mother was? No, I didn't. You know, I didn't regret nothing about it. It just made a whole lot of sense why I was getting treated the way I was getting treated, Reese. The Locks and Big had a good relationship. They was cool. The Lock was doing the street hardcore shit. Only thing I ever heard Big say about the Locks, he said, and when he was talking about Mace, he said the nigga Diddy changed the Locks from the Warlocks to the Locks, and he took Murder Mace and just made him Mace. He took Murder Mace and just made him Mace. T Hunter, what up with you, boy? It's not on audio yet. And I wouldn't clown you, T. T Hunter, you doing me a solid. So I wouldn't clown you for not having my book yet. You can get it on Amazon. So don't think I would clown you, bruh. Because if I clown you, you probably wouldn't buy my book. So because you know, a member, you supporter, and you doing everything to make the channel grow, I could never clown you, T, man. I appreciate what you're doing. And, you know, I can understand that they wasn't taking the EBT card to purchase my book yet. But we're working on that. So if you got to wait till the first of next month to get it, then wait, bro. I'm not going to clown you about it. I just wait on you to get it. You know what I'm saying? Or you know, you can send me the $50. I don't know if the Cash App going to take Big Gene 52 is going across the screen. I don't know if the Cash App going to take the EBT card, but you could try. And then, you know, I'll send it to you, but you got to put your name and your address on there. So don't ever think I'm going to clown you behind this, bro. Nah, I wouldn't do that to you. Davey Lewis, what up with you, boy? He said, I'm still confused on why La Notorious could have recorded in Georgia. Why? Yo, Davey, you not listening to me, bro. And that's the problem that a lot of people have. Puff knew of the contract Big was signing because don't you think that the heads talk to each other? Capital then told Capital Atlantic, they done told Arista, Clyde Davis, yeah, we about to sign Big them over here for $62 million. He giving us Charlie Baltimore. He giving us Cameron. He giving us Tracy Lee, I think. He giving us Junior Mafia. He giving us Little C's. He giving us Little Kim. He's giving us the commission. He gonna give 70. He gonna give us 7 groups. You understand? And he's gonna give him himself because he had just finished his contract with Bad Boy. So now He done caused the beef with them Cali cats. Big did. So Puff trying to relinquish all this shit. So if Big do leave, he ain't got no beef with nobody. Listen, I got this nigga out to Cali for y'all. He can record here. Puff had his own studio. He could have shut down Bad Boy and say nothing happening but Big. Big gonna finish the album over here. Or like you said, he could have went to somewhere else. Why would you go and put your man in danger like that? Don't act like you don't know. Because your main man, Wolf, told you not to go out there. And if you ain't going out there right, you shouldn't go at all. But I know it's business. And I don't supposed to know none of this shit or know what's going on because I was just security. I was just a bodyguard. Man, listen to me. Get out of here. We already know that, Marino. Thank you, Devontae Gilmore. I appreciate that. Respect back at you. You know, when you order my book, I can see who ordered the book. Amazon shows you, you know what I'm saying, who ordered your book. But thank you. Mataka Whaler. Yeah, I seen that dog. He's telling the truth. She said it in one of the documentaries. Davy Lewis, it kills me. Gate 70, come on, man. Don't ask me that. Don't ask me that, bruh. You know it's Copeland's. Sylvia's ain't had nothing on that. Amy Ruth, You know what I'm saying? But you know Sylvia's ain't had nothing on Copeland's, man. Either side of Copeland's. Stop playing. Joe Green, because nobody asked the right questions. Nobody asked the right questions. And then you got to realize they have publicists. And then Puff was telling people, don't answer, don't say this and don't say that. They already know what they're going to answer them before, ask them before they even sit down. They agree to that. And that's what you get. Hey, Miss Witt 35. I don't know what girl Bill Bellamy was talking about. '58. It was good. I remember Wilson's too. Wilson had good breakfast. We all used to go to Wilson's for breakfast. I was never around Redman like that. Redman used to come to our block on 112th Street because he was talking to one of Miss Jones's cousins. I'm here answering questions to everybody. You know, the people who got the book, the people who want to know some stuff. I say I'll give them an hour. We've been on here for 55 minutes, so you know, bring your questions on, man. Let me go to new comments. Yo, Joe Green, I don't lie. And then people mad because, here go a guy that you label as a bodyguard. There was an inside, but it was not about being no bodyguard. It was being, it was about having me next to you was your pass to go places and do things because I had two heavy crews that backed me, Black Hands and Slick in the Family, and the same gang. Same gang that wasn't in there, but they had a couple of dudes on the same gang squad in the same gang that was straight, would do their thing. So now they know if I'm right there, a nigga could come be ready to do something. And then they were like, and then be like, no, nigga, that's Gene. That's Chaz Man. That's Slick Man. Let's hold up. Because if something happened to Gene, they're going to have to answer to Chaz. They're going to have to answer to Slick. And at that time, that's the kind of respect people had in the street. Now these kids out here, they don't care if their mama, their father, their sister, or nobody died. Because back in the day, that they will wipe your whole family out if you disrespect the streets like that. And still get you. That's how they gonna flush you out. And people knew that. Who is he? Who is he, Jay Black? I ain't going to Amy Ruth to drink no damn Kool-Aid, IVS. The iced tea was good. Yo, NYC Thick. I miss Copeland's too. The side you could walk in and just get your own tray, and they give you the tray and you eat right there and you eat on that side. I miss that side too. Oh my God. Mm-mm-mm. Yo, Mr. Leo's was good downtown too. That was some good black food too. Yeah, I told wolf stories and I'm gonna tell some more. All right. That would be a beautiful thing. That's something I could narrate and tell, but I think somebody did it, but they didn't want to pay me, for the inside story, so they went on what they wanted to go on. LaShawn Bennett, I don't know if that they could do that in the FBI or the DEA. They can all get that. Thanks, Randy. Facts, Rack Chaser P. Facts. Y'all already knew about that. I already knew about that whole thing Suge was trying to do. But Suge was shaking people down. So that's how they was able to take, you can't extort nobody, tell somebody what you're going to do to them if you don't have this and you don't have that. That's a form of extortion. You understand what I'm saying? So that's why Puff and them could go over there to the authorities on Suge them. I don't know nothing about that, Eric Harrison, because I don't do nothing jerk. That should be too spicy for me, bro. I got an ulcer. That should have tied me up, bro. V. Johnson sound familiar, man. Yes, I met Prince at his what you call it, his club, briefly. We came up in that motherfucker. He got out of his own club. Yeah, man. I don't want to. I don't. Greg, I'm the reason Total Star dressing sexy on stage. Somebody had stole their outfits during the tour, and I told Pam just to wear the bustier like a bra and put the jacket on that, and what you call just wore the dress and the slim one. She had her whole thing on, and that's how they came out. Pam had wore I think they stole Pam stuff, Pam top and everything like that. I told her just wear the bra, and then the pretty one that's married to the actor, I told her you give her her coat, and that's how then they started getting sexy like that on stage. Word to God, but ain't nobody gonna say, that that nigga capping. No, it was good. Gate 70, stop it. Gate 70, stop it. He wasn't just because it was already ready. That shit was good. I looked at the Tough News, Lynn Chocolate. I hear what they saying. Tracy Hickman. Bango and Bristol knows a lot too. But C's told me personally that he couldn't sleep. He was having nightmares because he couldn't stop it. Yeah, motherfucker. He should have nightmares, Tracy. Because I'm sitting up there telling Big we shouldn't go nowhere. Go ahead, Gene, with that old cop shit, nigga. You think you know everything. Come on. Come on. Yuri, I knew somebody from Bad Boy was gonna die. I didn't know it was gonna be Big. I didn't know it wasn't gonna be Puff. I knew it wasn't gonna be me. I made it up in my mind I was gonna get back home. So I'm on point. I'm looking. If I gotta fire everything I got in my hand, I'm trying to save my life and whoever's around me. No team meeting, no nothing, Yuri. Get out my head, Yuri. No, Randy, I ain't mad at you, Randy. Yo, Randy, I could be playing or I could just be going at it, something like that, man. It's about life. This shit ain't that serious, bro. This shit is 30 years old, man. 20-something years old. You understand? This is that people want to know. So when I'm dead and gone, God forbid it anytime soon, because I don't want to die too early and I don't want to be around too late. Knock on wood. But I don't take, Randy, if we beef today or we have words today or whatever like that, I don't take that shit into tomorrow. Life is too short to always take in your problems that you have today. If a credit card person call me, nigga, you can't get it until I get it. You can't get it. I'm not worrying about that. I'm not taking my problems from yesterday into today. We're not doing that here. Call Dice.
Calling Dice Auto Body.
We're not doing that. Not at all. So we good, Randy. Yo, Dice, what's up? Yo, I'm about to drive the car over there.
I'm here.
All right, I'm gonna bring the caddy over there so you can look at it. All right. All right, I'm on my way. Yeah. Seth, Marie, it wasn't about me and Suge having no conversation. Suge was having conversations with dudes that was bigger than me. Big D, Chaz. You understand what I'm saying? Suge was having conversations with those dudes who make decisions in New York City. You understand? I'm an underling. I'm doing what Chaz tell me to do. I'm just being real honest with you. You know what I'm saying? So, he was having those conversations and he was trying to square shit up. That's why they was trying to have that meeting, because Death Row East Coast was going to do what they had to do in battling Bad Boy here on New York grounds, with Eric B being the president. You understand? Eric B for president. So Death Row East Coast was going to be here. So he was trying to get a representative from Bad Boy. So listen, man, let's straighten this shit out. Let's squash this shit out there, so it won't be none of that crazy shit. So it wasn't about me talking to him. Did I know Jesus on my? Yeah, I know Jesus. I said something about Jesus when he used to hang out right there on Fordham Road at the Jury 2000. Got all my jewelry taken out of that motherfucker from the feds. Yeah, I knew Jesus. I knew Jesus very well. I knew Jesus and Just. They used to be together. Yeah, it fell on deaf ears. He told me I ain't have to go, Jay Black. When I'm telling the nigga, I'm saying, yo, Puff, these niggas is coming tonight, bruh. Gene, you ain't gotta go. So, all right. Tone wasn't hired by nobody. Tone was a gangster. Tone was a distant relative of Puff. Tone had his own money. He just used to come on the trips with us. What's up, Gene? One love. If I come to New York, gotta meet you to tell me 6-year-old words of encouragement. I don't know what you mean by that. Tell me 6-year-old word of encouragement. 6-year-old word of encouragement. I don't know what you mean by that to give you the correct answer. No, I haven't seen 50 original Heat video. I'm gonna have a lot of stuff in my this book about 50 Cent too. I don't know what computer glasses are. Yeah, everything about to collapse, y'all. You better max them credit cards out. Yeah. Would you want to know what he sold Biggie the percentage of his Biggie marketing and his the percentage of Biggie publishing for? Would you want to know that? I don't know who you are in New York City. Thick. I don't know if you heard me say that before, but Wolf Mother told me that. Wolf Mother told me that's what the investigators, the people, the law enforcement heard on the wiretap. Man, I can't stop them. Go ahead and do what you got to do. I don't believe Tupac and Big were friends at the end, unless Big was pulling my leg. Because he said, yo, man, I don't know why dude is bugging like that. You understand? This is 3 or 4 days before he died. I don't know why dude is bugging like that. I don't know why dude is acting like that and doing the shit that he's doing. And I believe there was some kind of situation that it was being faith in him and Pac because he wouldn't have been choking fake like he was choking. Big was a funny dude, you know what I'm saying? I think him and Puff shit was more business, but they acted the way they acted because of, you know, that's how they do in the industry. Man, I can't give you no bars or sneak this. You give me some bars. That's you. I don't rap. Yeah, I know the real story about the real 50 Cent, and I know the real story about 50 Cent. I know both of them. Lotto Soldier, there's two Gangsta Lou's. There's Gangsta Lou the rapper, and there's the street dude Gangsta Lou. Lou Sims. I know both of them. Just That is Big brother, or just no. Just and are brothers. It was the same one, and Big was no kin to them. That's my dude. Love him to death. Always have, always will. Always looked out for me. Everywhere I was going, everywhere I be at, I be up in the restaurant. Tretch, yo, your money ain't no good. Tretch was a good dude. I think Big could have been like 21, 22. I was fine back in the day, Nori. Yori. Mm. So I ain't fine now. I ain't fine now, Yori. My mama thought I was fine. He said, hey, Gene, can you dispel these rumors about Justin being Wolf Jones' son? Yo, I don't know why people want to blame me for that. I had nothing to do with that. You know what I'm saying? I had nothing to do with that. If I'm playing or something like that, it's a lot of people say that another rapper son looked like another rapper, and they was boys. I ain't gonna say that rapper, but they from Harlem. But yes, no, Justin is Misa's son. And if she say Puff is the father, I believe her. They probably had a blood test. You know, Puff was going to have a blood test eventually or something. All them other damn kids look like him. Facts. The Fallen, they were cool. Then Puff was trying to charge Suge or wanted to take, they wanted Big to come over there and perform, and Puff wanted a percentage or some money for doing it. And then I think Suge refused to do it. And then Suge brought Misa over there. That's Puff baby mother. And she had Justin's in her arm, and Suge had his arm around her, saying what the East Coast won't take care of, the West Coast will. And it's on and popping. So if that answer your question, Gio. I've seen Beamy, but I didn't know him personally. Bob, why you say that, man? You don't know that to be true. Don't put that out there like that, man. Okay. King Deal. People say I look like Biggie Small. Okay. Sorry. I don't know that to be true, Omar Best. Oh, yo, I don't want to get into this because this is supposed to be a Q&A and everything like this, but I want to put my 257 people up on game that's in here. You see how Puff is going all the way back to what first got you to notice him. He's not doing the music. He's not trying to be in the movies. He's going back doing the party shit. See, everybody want to be somebody, and everybody want to be somewhere to say that they were there, so it makes them feel good within themselves. You understand? Those people who's going to run out to those parties are lost souls. They're going to get a lot of people in those parties that are lost souls because they feel like that party makes them somebody when they go up in those joints. You should have seen what people are willing to give and willing to do in order to be in VIP and be around that shit. This shit is crazy. So he's going all the way back because he got to remake himself. He's going to be giving parties around everywhere. And when I mean those people are lost souls, though, they're going to be lost souls. Watch and see what I tell you. It's going to be a lot of slow singing, flower bringing, at one of those parties. Watch and see what I tell you. Come on, Brian. Craig Mack. Yes, I met Craig Mack before. Me and Craig was mad cool. They don't really want to tell us Craig Chas was really from Harlem first, but he grew up in Queens. I used to go out there at YCS in Jersey City, and I used to be with the kids out there at YCS in Newark. So we used to go to Jersey City, hang out, play, go into the parks and shit like that. So I don't know much about Jersey City, but I know it ain't nothing to be played with out there. Just like Newark. Jersey City is a little bit better than Newark for the crime, and Irvington are a lot better than Irvington and Elizabeth. But Jersey City guys ain't playing out there. They making a lot of noise. Why? Thanks, Lefty. Left just told it like it is. You the first time. Thanks, New York Thick. She said she New York Thick. You still fine. Thank you. I appreciate it. So we gonna revisit this once again. Watch and see what I say. Listen, I answered a lot of questions. I gotta go take this car to this dude. Y'all go out, tell a friend and tell a friend. If you ain't got it, get it for a Christmas present. You understand? Get it for somebody for a Christmas present. You know what I mean? Let somebody know you really care about them. And go out and get Gene Deal. My World of Bodyguard and a Hip Hop Star on Amazon now. Or you can use that Cash App. Big Gene 52. Send me $50 with your name and your address. Tamari Lightfoot, Ma. That $50 you sent me, that's a lot of bird feed. You better send your address. Go to my Instagram. All right? Hey, y'all. Oh, tonight, 8 o'clock, y'all. 8 o'clock. Me and Miss Pleasant is going to be doing our thing. We're going to be on here talking about some relationship shit with people. All right? So please, join us. And let's get it on and popping, y'all. All right? Y'all go ahead and do y'all thing. Peace.